Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. I'm here with the co-founder and CEO at Recuro Health, Michael Gorton. Michael, great to have you back.
Hey, it's always good to see you, Jared.
It's I feel like we keep having you on. There's another acquisition every couple months, even sometimes every couple weeks, and they're all great acquisitions. But this one in particular is WellVia. So I would love to hear the excitement around the team and a few other things. But let's start with that. Like, what's the excitement level around the Recuro Health team?
Oh, it's huge. Well, we doubled our employee population. So you and I started talking last year, right? And it was a concept 16 months ago. Now it's a company on track for $40 million of revenue this year and 80 some odd employees. And so, wow, how often do you get to play in a game where you grow that fast?
And the exciting part for me is I got to chat with you when there was a handful of people, like five or less,
Yeah.
and like you were saying, it was a concept. You were talking about we had Dr. Jay Sanders on talking about the car analogy, right, where you sit in and then to see it go from that to this. That's why I like getting as early as possible to have these conversations with people like yourself. It's because it's also a cool story to be able to show everyone how far you've come. So
Yeah.
super excited for you and the team. Can you talk us through, tell us a little bit more about WellVia for maybe anyone that hasn't heard of the company, and then why this
Right.
acquisition made sense?
So, I think building a company has to start with what is your strategic vision and do the pieces fit? And so the strategic vision that we have is that we can build something that leapfrogs everybody else in the market. I think everybody who knows anything about telemedicine, and we're not that, but everybody who knows anything about telemedicine knows it's moved from emergent into the mainstream, and there's a lot of acquisitions going on. So we played that game, the acquisition game, and that's how we took concept to $40 million of revenue in 15 months. But so that's a big piece of it. The other piece is what is the corporate culture and how does it fit with ours? And so we spent a lot of time looking at telemedicine companies and looking for corporate culture. And we found it in WellVia. So it has the telemedicine aspects that grow our preemptive, proactive healthcare engine. Um, but it also has people who wake up on Monday morning excited about work.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I love having you on as soon as these acquisitions happen, like we have really done the last couple, and it's so cool
Yeah.
to see the excitement in your eyes and how fired up you are about it. And this
Yeah.
seems like another great one.
It is. So, we get virtual primary care, and we have the technology engine to take virtual primary care, which is brand new, and turn it into something mainstream, and catch up to the teledocs, and maybe even pass the teledocs of the world in the next few months. And so I say that lovingly because teledoc is my child, but
Yeah.
now I've got a new one who's wanting to challenge its big sister.
So you're a serial entrepreneur, but can you talk us through how being a serial entrepreneur, like obviously you're moving fast and things are growing even at a faster pace than probably your last biggest venture.
Mhm.
Can you talk us about what are some of the things that as a serial entrepreneur, like those additional skill sets that allow you to move so fast? It's I'm guessing it's really because you've just seen this all before, right, and kind of know which paths to dive into. But if there's
Right.
more to it, please let me know.
Yeah, so I mean, you can't if you're an entrepreneur, you cannot get bogged down. You have to make the decisions and move fast, but you have to be passionate, and then I think you have to be a problem solver because problems come at you every single day, and you have to look at them, solve the problem, and move on.
Absolutely. Well, uh, Michael, I want to thank you for coming on quickly to talk about this latest acquisition, tell us about WellVia, and just give us a progress update on Recuro Health. Super exciting. And then thank you again for being a guest recently on Titans of Healthcare.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to check that out, It's all over our website. It's on our LinkedIn page. That was a great episode with you joining as one of the guests, and always a pleasure to connect with you whenever possible.
Well, for those of you who don't know, Jared Taylor, he's part of the future of communications. And so it's always, I stopped what I was doing to join you because you're that good. So thank you for always including me.
Thank you so much, Michael, for
Thanks,
those
sir.
kind words. Really appreciate it. It's great to always connect with you, and wish you all the best of luck, and we'll stay in touch.
Okay, thanks.